Yes, the final Assassin's Creed Shadows update is dropping on June 16th. I got all the info in this video. I got some gameplay for you in this video as well. And then, of course, after having played the update, I will do a main channel video. And I'll be streaming parts of the update as well on June 16th. Links to those streams will be in the pinned comment. I will be doing the new mission and be playing the replayable new mode that I'm very curious about. So let's get into it because we got the patch notes right here. Okay, it's a around like 20 gig patch, 10 gig though on Switch and PS5. Let's start with the new mission, Black Tides. A new threat washes ashore. Two elite Templars known as Black Cross are called to Japan to hunt Naue and Yasuke for all the trouble they've caused. But, as is often the case with the Templar Order, those Black Cross may have additional goals of their own. It's up to our two protagonists to prevent them from acquiring whatever they seek and manage to stay alive. ... So they have the unlock requirements here. You have to complete the main story of the game. You have to complete a critical encounter post-launch quest and also the puzzlement quest. But you only do the puzzlement quest. You don't have to open the vault. Of course, you probably know what I mean by this. I also have a video with a guide on how to open the vault. Link to that in the video description. You see some gameplay of, or basically cutscene footage of this mission right here. And this was really very interesting. So last week, I was able to join a sort of pre-discussion of this update with Simon, of course, the post-launch director on the game. He really stressed that all the scenes for this new mission are performance captured. You see them right here. They look great instead of sort of the robotic animations that we're kind of used to in a lot of the scenes for Shadows. And we even see it now in Black Flag Resynced for some of the missions. But no, they spent the extra money on this final quest for Shadows, which is awesome. Simon even noted that he had he found a way with this team to make it also way cheaper for them to just do the performance capture, not focus on the faces. Faces still look great. If this is a way for them to use this type of technology for future Assassin's Creed RPGs as well, so we don't have those characters doing the same few animations all the time, I would love that. So maybe this mission is kind of a tease for what the future might hold. I really hope that that's the case. It takes place after Claws of Awaji, but you don't need the DLC to play it, and the story will also be different depending on if you have opened that Izu Vault or not. I'm really curious what that difference will be, but yeah, I'm very excited for this. Again, I will be streaming the mission. A link to that will be in the pinned comment. Of course, I would also just play this for yourself first. I have a feeling of a big reveal that might happen here, but yeah, we'll see that later. That's just a feeling. I don't know for sure. It's just speculation, and I'm not gonna say what it is. But yeah, I'm excited to play it. We'll be doing that very early in the day on June 16th. Basically, almost the moment the update goes live. And then we get to this other very interesting part, and this also reveals more about the future of the franchise as a whole. I'm not kidding. This is big. This is what we've been speculating about with the Animus Hub. Why? What is the new menu? What are we doing here? Well, finally, more than a year after Shadows releases, we're finally seeing what they've been building up to, and it seems pretty interesting. So let's take a look. We're releasing two new crossover projects available in the Animus Hub called Riptides and Undertow, in which you unlock new themed outfits, weapons, trinkets, and more. To activate the new projects, complete anomalies and progress to the rewards like previously released ones. These include rewards for both Shadows and Black Flag Resynced and can be progressed by completing anomalies from both games. And then they know that it's sadly not on Switch too. So you see an image here for Naue with an Edward outfit. That is awesome. Yasuke has an outfit too, inspired by Black Flag. But what's even cooler is that Edward has outfits inspired by Shadows. Even a freaking samurai outfit that you can wear in Black Flag. So I've not seen this in action yet, but what I learned is that the first project launches on June 16th with the Shadows update, and then the second one on July 9th with the Black Flag launch. And basically, it seems that those projects will then include items for both games. So if you only own Shadows, you will be unlocking stuff for Black Flag, so that when you boot up Black Flag, you get those items instantly. And the other way around, if you're playing Black Flag, you don't have Shadows, or yeah, you have Shadows, you get those items. And it also means that if you own both games, you can progress through these projects faster. And yes, this also means that Black Flag, in some way, shape, or form, will have these either weekly or like 2 times a week missions that you can complete. So, replayable content in that game that you can go do to get some of these very cool rewards. And we will now see that with Shadows and Black Flag, but totally when Hexe releases, they might do something like this as well, which for one means that these older games, Shadows and maybe Black Flag as well, will also get some sort of injection when the next Assassin's Creed launches, when Hexe launches, or maybe when they do other games. So maybe at one point you will be like switching between multiple games to get rewards in all the games. I think that's pretty awesome. I'm very curious if this means the exchange is then also in Black Flag. Potentially, like I totally think they will do Helix like packs in Black Flag resynced. So will the keys that I earn in Shadows also work in Black Flag, or will I get new sort of currency in Black Flag? There are still tons of questions. Let me know what you think, of course, in the comments down below. But it is very cool, and that samurai outfit for Edward looks kind of whack, and I like it. So let's continue, because there's way more. Because yes, we also have a new endgame feature, domains. This brand new activity that will put your RPG build crafting skills to the test. Finally, in an RPG, finally our builds will be put to the test. Tackle 5 new gameplay simulations across 10 challenge levels. Unlock edition, level 30. So, yeah, we already kind of know where this is. Of course, in recent updates, they already kind of teased this brand new sort of weird, glitchy location. And yeah, now after this update, we can go there, and if you are level 30 or on a new save level 30, you probably get like a pop-up or a quest saying that you can go there, although you probably won't be able to progress really far. You really have to have, at least that's what Simon said, to do like the hardest challenge in this activity. You need to have like your artifact levels up. Like this is the first time that all these progression systems that they put in place, I think last year, are like finally worth it. But we will see. I have a fully level 9 build almost. I think I will manage. Again, I will stream the activity. I'm very excited. So let's look at what it actually is. Mod, an assassin hacker, has created a new type of simulation called domains. These trials are designed to help the Dark Animus users sharpen their combat and survival skills. Those who can rise to the challenge can earn dozens of new and remixed outfits, weapons, trinkets, and engravings. And I cannot stress how awesome these rewards are. Like, we've been saying, and they got better, of course, over time. We want free cool rewards. Like, we first got trinkets or a flag for in our hideout or whatever. This, like, okay, it's the final update. You get everything. Like, the amount of... I think this might be the most amount of free items that we get in the Assassin's Creed update ever for an RPG. I think so. Because... Okay, let's continue, and then I already teased some rewards right here, but let's continue, and then we go a bit deeper on the rewards. The higher the difficulty, the more gameplay modifiers will be applied. The goal is to push you out of your comfort zone and make you rethink your loadouts. A strategy that works in one domain may not in the next. Time to get those mythic and artifact upgrades you've been putting off. Exactly, that's what I've been doing. I've been upgrading. I'm ready. It's the final update. I've spent all my resources. I'm ready for this. Mod has an exclusive shop. An in-game currency you can use to purchase new endgame gear sets, new powerful engravings, and progression tree to support the domain's increasing challenges. As you put through the higher difficulties, Mod will reward you with weapons and armor that longtime Animus users may recognize. This is so cool. We have an image of this as well. And you will need it All if you want to beat the hardest challenge levels and get the secret rewards along the way. Note, none of these items will ever be in the store or the exchange. These are domain exclusives for bragging rights only. I mean, it's good that they say it. We've never seen free items for RPG games or rewards for RPG games in the Helix store. Those have always been separate, but it's still nice that they say it. Yes, of course, we get like a tease of some of the items here. A tomahawk inspired by 83 by Connor, but the Kusarigama for Naue. The freaking Excalibur. Oh my god. That is so cool. And of course, Cassandra, her broken spear. I think this one is also for Naue as like a Tento. Dude, these items are insane. Let's look at them right here. You also have outfit pieces like Eevee's hood for Naue. Sadly not the full outfit, but still the hood is of course great. So how this works. I've not played the activity yet. I saw Simon play it. So I won't go like too deep into it. But basically you talk to this like mod person. Like it kind of sounds like an AI, but it's like someone speaking to you while you are in the Animus. There's a lot of like modern day sort of story linked to this as well. The more you play this mode, the more things unravel. So if you're into that, there will be a lot for you as well, which is interesting. But also, you basically start a challenge. You go into one of the 5 maps that look kind of awesome. You see them right here. And then you have to fight 4 Samurai Daisho. And then you have to go to a special boss arena where you fight one of the 3, if I remember correctly, bosses. And one of the bosses I saw were like all the students. So I'm of course talking about Nobutsuna students. But in this domain, it's like you're fighting 1, then 2 spawn, then 3 spawn, and then I think one more time like 3 or 4 spawns. And that's pretty crazy. So that will be the challenge. You beat it, you get points, you can move on to the next challenge level. There are 10 challenge levels, and there are modifiers as well. So every run should be different. Again, it should be a replayable mode. And yeah, it's basically like a small dungeon or like a small encampment that you go through. And yeah, every time you complete a challenge level, you get a special Assassin's Creed themed reward, with the Excalibur I think being level 8. So yeah, and you don't really know these rewards, you're just going through them. Next to that, you get this currency, and that currency you can use to buy like the outfits I already showed. So these are more Shadow style outfits that they remixed, but they will have brand new perks that seem to be pretty cool. Like they seem to be almost Helix level perks. So yeah, I cannot wait. I will be streaming this. I want to get to level 10 during that stream immediately. So let's see how far we can go. Hope you will join. Again, link in the pinned comment. Let me know what you think of this. And I said Helix. There is, of course, also a new Helix pack coming. It looks pretty awesome. We'll, of course, be checking that out as well. And there's even a new Animus Rift. I did not know about this. That was not in the sort of talk we had with Simon. But yeah, these are, of course, like 30-minute long missions. And they have some parkour. And yeah, they're always fine. They're like fun to get through. And they always get a bit better every time they put a new one out. So I'm curious to check that out. But that's just a nice extra. And of course, there are also some bug fixes and improvements. I will leave a link to the patch notes in the video description so you can check it out for yourself. I want to highlight quickly this one. Perk lists below have been reworked to a percentage of an adrenaline chunk and have been rebalanced to a lower value. So if you're using any of these perks to get some adrenaline back, it will be nerfed, sadly. But yeah, let me know what you think of this update. It really seems like we're going out with a bang, and I think that's very important. And I hope that this is also, yeah, I hope this mission and also this activity is going to be like good and shows them that we want this type of stuff. Of course, it always, like, we're more than a year after Shadow's release. You want this stuff way earlier, because then I think people would have been playing Shadows more throughout the post-launch, instead of like only dropping into the game for maybe a few hours after an update goes live. We will see, but I'm excited at least to try this all. Again, I will be streaming, so I hope to see you there. Links to those in the pinned comments. And yeah, let's earn these new items. Let's put our skills to the test. And also, yeah, we will see what this new mission entails. I'm excited. Let me know your hype level in the comments down below. And I will, of course, have more coverage. Goodbye.